pain in your wrists and your hands and weakness, a full kettle can be really difficult to wrangle. So especially if you've got a really big, and this one, the handle's up the top, so when you pick it up, it actually almost tips. It's kind of part of the physics of it. And it's, I often will have to use two hands if a kettle is really full and the handle's quite tall, because otherwise it's really hard to, kind of safely hold it.
I'm not able to use this type of kettle, far too heavy. Filling it up at the sink, then carrying it to where it's plugged in is too heavy. So I have, and because you can fill it up to quite a lot. So my experience is what is called a tipping kettle, and it's not as big, and I actually take my water, which you probably could do for this too, take a water bottle and fill up the kettle, but you just, when it's boiled, you just tip the handle, and you literally tip and the flow's in. You don't have to pick it up at all.
I would fill it half full, because pouring something that's hot and heavy is really difficult. So I'd half fill my kettle.
And I hate these boxes, I'll be honest. I actually decant my tea into another container once I've opened it, because I find them really difficult. It looks deceptively easy, and then you go around the corner and it doesn't work, right? This happens to me every single time, and then you've got to try and get your hand in there. The smaller box is not as difficult. I normally buy the bigger boxes, and it's quite hard to open. So you can see it's meant to go the whole way around. It's like false advertising. You think it's going to be easy, but actually it's not. I still can't get it open anyway. There we go.
These I have trouble with, the pull ones. Ooh. I have trouble getting that up. Now it's going to make a liar out of it.
Again, this is a little bit better in terms of pull here, but again, if you've got a vision impairment, that would be quite hard to actually make out. So, and again, you have to really dig under to get it started.
Just trying to identify which way the tag rip's supposed to rip off. I think it's going that way. So zigzag pattern. Pretty normal. And that's I'm not sure if it's the right way or not.
Actually, I will show you, because I hate the double packaging from an environmental point of view, but I also find that's not an easy thing to do if my hands are really painful. So I would avoid that if I was having a bad flare in my hands, because it's just requiring that quite tight pincer grip.
This one I like because it has a no plastic on it, so it's illuminating when it's again, I would have broken the lid instead of wanting to do it in a smooth way, so that is quite comfy. The tea inside, I find these really difficult in terms of opening. So you've got your scissors ready, but if I was at work, I'd find this really challenging, and I've opened it, but it's not ideal, because once you open it, it's actually just getting your finger in to actually get the tea bag out.
A knife. I couldn't open that without a knife. It's no way. I don't have the dexterity with my fingers to do so, and I would be getting frustrated, and then my hands would start to shake, and it would just be yes. So.
These as well, like this packaging is the worst because it's so difficult to open. And this is another one where I end up getting something sharp just to cut it, because I would, this is not glued as tightly as some of them are glued so tightly.
This one I've had a lot because I like this flavour, but again, it's another layer of packaging. So that is good. It would be better if there was a defined strip to actually open it, and that would just be a really easy fix to solve that problem.
Okay, so this is plastic wrapped tea packaging. Drives me crazy, this stuff, trying to find the right point to break it. This is a problem for me because my vision is, I don't get accurate vision on where the seals end up, so it's a lot of fiddling around and playing with it. I've torn that bit off, so I should be get a break, hopefully. So now the plastic wrapping's off, the tea bags is reasonably good. Individual tea satchel tea bag, which is good.
That feels quite easy to open, but I suspect, yeah. So this is really a difficult one. It is defined, so at least you can actually grip it, but then that does open easier than others, but then I question why you need another extra layer. Pouring this, I would actually use 2 hands to do that, because it is quite a top-heavy container when it's full, and would take all your concentration. A lot of my particular type of cerebral palsy takes a lot of concentration to do things that require fine motor skills, so I can do them. But you think about the concentration and the fatigue and the time, and that's a big consideration.
And grip the handle and get some force without having to squeeze it in the bottle. And just try to break the seal. Right, let's see. Another level of seal as well, it's just a protection, just reasonably easy to move. And get my fingers out and have a pull the milk.
I would opt not to get these because I find them very challenging. So that is the step that I find okay, but it's the next, making that grip to actually get that open, which I can't do, and you damage the container, which affects the quality of what's inside. So that's, I've read that. So that would not be the ideal.
And these ones drive me crazy, these Tetra Paks. Might be spillage here. So. I can't find an really easy way to open these things. I know the theory, but with one hand it makes it hard. And that's thin. And I would pour the milk in from there. So I wouldn't buy a Tetra Pak as a solution for me. Just try to open it, and spillage would be a problem for me.
This is, again, you sort of get to a state and then it clicks and you go, oh, it's open, and then the next turn it's more challenging. So I've opened that. So again, that would be hard to pour, but I'd be careful with the first pour.